Hi, I'm Katie Jentelson, and I'm the Marion Dan Boone Curator of Folk and Self-Taught Art at the High Museum of Art in Atlanta, and I'm super excited to be sharing this month's collection highlight with you. What we're looking at is an incredible sculpture by the artist Owens Martin, otherwise known as Saint Ohm, and this is his bust of a Pasaquoyan man wearing a ritual headdress and levitation suit. And we chose this work in part because it's Pride Month, and we really wanted to celebrate an LGBTQ artist in the collection. For Owens Martin, his negotiation of his identity as a gay man was incredibly important to the utopian world that he would go on to create through his art. And that world was known as Pasaquan. So he was born in 1908 in Buena Vista, Georgia, which is a very rural part of the state, pretty far south and right on the edge of a major military base. And he knew from a young age that he did not fit in there. So he ran away to New York, where he was able to have many transformative experiences and really discover himself. But it was not all good things. He had some brushes with death, and during some of those near-death experiences, he started experiencing visions, these hallucinations that really introduced him to Pasaquoyans, who were the denizens of this utopian world that was a world of the future, but that was greatly influenced by the wisdom of ancient cultures of the past. And so looking at our Pasaquoyan sculpture, you can see these traces of all of the different cultures that influence the world of Pasaquan. The beads that are hanging from the headdress of the sculpture are a reference to the kinds of headdresses worn by Plains Indians in North America. And the kind of upward trajectory of that headdress is a reference to Maya culture and the way that Mayan people buried their dead by binding their hair so that it stretched upwards towards the heavens. If you look at the circles that appear on the shoulders and the chest and even the face of the Pasaquoyan man, those are all part of his levitation suit. So those represent pressure points in the body, because Saint Ohm was also really interested in Eastern medicine and meditation, religion. And so he believed that if all of those points were pressed, the Pasaquoyan people were able to levitate. Owens Martin was having these kinds of visions of these people, and then his mother passed away. And he was compelled by a vision to go back to Buena Vista and realize this land of Pasaquan. So he transformed the family's property, the farmhouse, both inside and out, but also the entire kind of acreage surrounding it, by building pagodas and totems and hundreds of yards of concrete fence. And he painted it all in this kind of Technicolor palette of Sherwin-Williams paint. And that's what you can also see on the body of the Pasaquoyan bust in our collection, is this really bold coloration with high contrast that you can also see throughout the site itself. So our sculpture did come from this larger art environment that Saint Ohm built. You can actually still travel to visit Pasaquan. It's about 2.5 hours south of Atlanta. So I hope you'll check that out and also come visit our Pasaquoyan man. So thank you so much, and stay safe and take care.